Hey, how you doing? This is Falcon Speaks, and this is one of the drums we're manufacturing to promote our new album, The Truth Train, coming. On that note, we're getting ready to head down to Englewood Beach to make an update of the last video we made to talk about the stratospheric aerosols that the government's been spraying, possibly to cool the climate. They've been talking quite a bit about the sun dimming and a grand solar minimum, but we want to expose that and explain how the chemtrails are actually clouding out the skies, effectively putting a shade over the sun, and this is possibly going to cause a cooling of the climate. So come with us, we're getting ready to head down to Englewood Beach. You can see some of the chemtrails that are going on in the sky today. There's a whole bunch over here and above us. But as I was starting to say, when the president gets on the State of the Union address and he says there's global warming and we got to do something about it, believe me, they're doing something about it. That's what they're doing. They're spraying our skies with stratospheric aerosols. And they're spraying our skies with these stratospheric aerosols to block out the sun. To block out the sun. You can see right here, I'm going to point the camera, you can see right here that this is blocking out this, going right past the sun. And the goal here is to cause a global dimming or a solar dimming of the earth. That's what they want to achieve. And they want to blame this coming ice age that they're engineering on the sun itself. They want to call it some kind of grand minimum or manda minimum, saying the sun is losing its intensity, that the sun fluctuates in its intensity, and this is why we have ice ages and climate change to begin with. Well, this is so they don't have, there's no fingerprint. But in reality, climate change is coming and they're engineering it. And as you can see, as I point my camera, you can look in the sky and you can see all around the stratospheric aerosols is spraying and have been spraying every day. Okay, and this is to block out the sun rays from hitting the earth. We had a very cold November up in the New England area, record-breaking cold temperatures. I think there's going to be a lot more of that to come with the forest fires, the fires that are burning through California for the last couple of years, and also all these stratospheric aerosols, chemtrails that they've been doing. And this is going to cause us to have, they're going to force us into some kind of cooling. And probably part of their Agenda 21 to rewild America, rewild the earth, and reduce the population. This is the real nefarious reasons behind these chemtrails. It's much more nefarious than you would think. Okay, it is about climate, and it is about controlling climate, but what they want to do is cool the climate and blame it on the sun. Well, I hope this video has answered some of your questions on the chemtrails that we're having. What I would say is take care and be prepared. Don't get caught unprepared. Have some supply of food and grow yourself a little garden like we got here. We're trying to develop our aquaponics. In the future, we are going to be making more videos on aquaponics and farming. This is something that we all may need to do a little bit more of in the future and be self-reliant and not so reliant on the system, because the system may ultimately fail us one day if they are successful in bringing on their engineered ice age or cooling. It will have a major effect on our crops, and that'll be the first thing that'll go, and food prices will go up. So what I would hope that everybody does that hears this video is take care and be prepared.